These Japanese and Ruski supertankers are headed here. All of them are looking to secure the oil for themselves. Uncle Sam sent backup out from every damn atoll in the South Pacific. I want you to patrol the area in the chopper and take care of any non-American dares stick his nose in.
I'm doing a generic mission for the 40th time, yeah, sauce.
Wow. A just cause. This is the official end of the game. Alright, here we go.
We got the coordinates for the oil field. You go in there, secure the perimeter, and await U.S. backup.
Oh, you don't think they'll mind us blowing up their tankers and all?
Hell, they're officially not here at all, just like us, buddy. Besides, you don't want the damn commies getting their dirty paws on all that oil now, do ya?
Never did understand politics.
I like how fucking comedic this game is. Like the final confrontation with the president, the guy who you've seen like twice during the game suicides himself, and the main character's like, oh yeah, the person that you thought you killed is actually alive, and she's like, what the F, you just suicide bombed yourself.
Heads up, buddy. We're getting some strange nuclear readings from the oil field. You'd best check it out.
Wonderful.
Nuclear? What? What are you talking about? Checkpoints during that last mission were not that bad, actually. I have to give the game some credit.
What the? It's a doggone atomic submarine. Jesus.
We saw this earlier in the game, stupid.
Your bird won't last long against that sub, Hyundai. Better get down and personal. Reports of violence in the sector. Response.
Oh yeah, shoot the missiles, rocket target first. Unless they shoot me first. I'm coming. Oh my god.
Try to find a way inside there.
Getting continuously shot. Did it. I don't know how I did, but I did. Oh, I just mashed. Oh, those fucking choppers, man. I would have had to take each of them out individually. What? How are you still alive?
You're supposed to be dead.
You forget, I am invincible. Especially now I can destroy who and what I want at the touch of a button.
Yeah? How you gonna push buttons when your fingers are broken?
You will find my digits are working perfectly. And now, you die.
Oh no, it is a boss battle. Alright, the final fight. Here we go.
You'll never defeat me!
Really? Excuse me, I used my grapple hook? I give up. What is this bullshit? 50 rockets shooting you instantly? Alright, so I have to shoot them from far away, because if I get too close, the game says, you can't do that. Kind of like the Russian mission, where I couldn't get near the tank or I would get blown up. I'm assuming that's the case, so I will just stay far away as possible.
You'll never defeat me! Son of an orangutan, go back to your monkey mother! Yankee with long legs, I'd kill you!
Get up. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's just constant missiles, dude. Fuck this.
You stink of excrement, you big pig!
God, get up! Get up! You're just getting gang raped, dude. I think I did it. I don't know if I have to kill everyone else, but...
Ah, you think you have won?
That would be my impression.
I don't understand how you're still
I
alive.
have news for you. I have 4 nuclear missiles ready to blow. So if the Chinese, Japanese, or Russians try to screw me, well, they're in for a nasty surprise.
And the fourth?
What do you think? It is, of course, pointed at the very wart on the face of the earth, America. And with this, I take my leave.
Dun 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 dun, epic music, that's not really epic, oh my fucking god. What is going on? Where the fuck is he? Is he, what? Is he on one of those missiles?
I
Oh,
told
great,
you,
now I'm on
I
one.
am invincible.
I told you, none of this makes sense, ho ho. I can't, I don't even understand what's going on right now. I'm standing on a fucking missile. This thing's going like 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm standing on it with this dude.
Maybe he's not gonna let you hack into the bomb's targeting computer. Shoot back at him!
You got lucky.
You got it. Good for Russia. Oh, too bad for Uncle Sheldon.
You only got lucky.
Attaboy, Rico! That was headed for China!
Oh boy, I saved 1 billion people. Can't even see him!
Vaquero, I cannot die.
Great! The Japanese!
I didn't even care what you had to say. Alright.
I will have you flogged for this. I'll have them tear off your skin and bolt you to a tree. Your suffering will be the stuff of legend.
Looks like you'll be spending some time with your beloved oil after all.
What the hell?
New target acquired.
What are you doing with the guidance system?
Oh, just a few minor changes.
Where's the missile going? What happened? did that missile just hit?
Rico, still ain't sure why you nuked the damned oil field. You lost your mind, buddy?
The spoils of our little revolution. That fossil sludge would have started the mother of all wars. And you know something, Sheldon? I'm not gonna die in no apocalypse. Just so some fat cat in Washington can drive his SUV to the hill tomorrow.
I don't think the agency's gonna be smiling. Do you have any idea how much that oil was worth?
Sure. But it ain't worth dying over.
Damn, Rico, that's as just a cause as any.
I guess.
I understand why the
Who's
game
gonna
is
tell
called
him?
Just
It's
Cause.
all on a need-to-know basis, right?
That's right. I should know.
But what happens to Panal?
Well, since the oil's gone, all the others have lost interest. It's just us now. Panal gets a new U.S.-friendly president, and we continue to monitor our special little part of Southeast Asia.
Home of the best barbecues in the East Indies.
Got that right. Here's to a brighter tomorrow. Cheers, everyone.
To a brighter tomorrow.
Salud!
Wow. Wow, that is all I have to say. Wow. A just cause. So that is why the game is called Just Cause, because instead of having the oil exist, he wants to destroy it. Well, I beat it. This game, let me turn down the volume a little bit on my end. This game was heavily demanded on my channel when I made a poll. I was originally just going to do 3 single-player campaigns. Instead, there was one fan in particular who suggested this game, and then he made a poll, and apparently there was like so many people who wanted me to do this game. There's so many people. And, I did it. And, I beat it right now, and, I mean, tonight I had the agency mission for number 6 was almost unlocked. So I basically just said, I'll just grind a bit more and do the missions. And once I unlocked 6, I was like, alright, I beat 6, and then I was like, alright, do I have to grind for 7? But then the game just went from 6 to 7. And so I said, screw it, and that was that. Let me just say a few things. I don't know how old this game is. I don't know if it came out in 2008 or 2010. I don't know what year it came out in, but it's got its problems. And, you know, the game was pretty decent, alright? I mean, I was having fun. Like, the grapple hook is really fun. You can do some crazy stuff with it, like, you know, attaching people to planes and attaching them to those little, the fuselages and, you know, shooting them up. And, you know, the game's all about causing, you know, chaos, explosions, bombs, and I just think sometimes it's just a little far-fetched in my opinion. Like, you've got just a lot, especially that last mission. Alright, 2 guys standing on nuclear missiles shooting at each other, and he's able to, just by pressing the jump button, he's able to jump from each missile. Like, this guy has, like, superpowers. Like, he's able to take insane fall damage. He can open his parachute and fly 100 feet into the air. He's got this grapple hook that has, like, the power of God. Like, I don't know, man. This game had some of the craziest physics I have ever seen in a video game in my entire life. Some of the physics, the shit that I was doing with the physics in this game were, like, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous physics stuff. And it was kind of funny to do it, but, like, to an extent, it just, like, the game got kind of repetitive. Because every single stronghold, and this was what kind of pissed me off, every stronghold was exactly the same, okay? No matter, like, you had the 3 factions, but it didn't matter because every single thing for the factions was exactly the same. Every stronghold. Here's the stronghold layout. You go to the base, they give you a debriefing on a chopper, you get out of the chopper, you go to the technician and 3 other guys were guarding the technician, then you gotta go through the base and slaughter a number of soldiers, and there's going to be curveballs. They'll be like, oh, there might be snipers, or there might be rocket launcher guys, or there might be guys on a turret. That's pretty much it. Turret, sniper, or rocket. You got to take them out, and then there's the regular soldiers with just regular guns. Then once the technician gets to the main place, you got to defend him. Usually there's a chopper that comes in at the very end, and that's the ending fight. Once you take out the chopper, everyone praises your name and sucks your dick, and you've got the stronghold, and you unlock a series of new missions. That's basically the rinse and repeat for this game. And then you do missions that are actually diverse for every single thing. You've got different, like you've got the Mile High Club thing, which was really fun, like this floating fortress in the sky. You've got like some missions to blow up a plane. You got to hijack a car and bring someone somewhere. You got to drive. I don't like the driving. That's another thing in this game. All right, wait, hold on a minute. Let's stop for a second. 1402-7, faction missions 32, stronghold takeovers 8, 107 locations discovered, 209 research item, faction item completed, 5 of the statues destroyed, and 11 colonels assassinated. Okay? Alright, well those are the stats, but anyway, like I was saying, basically, the faction missions are diverse. You're doing different stuff. However, for the driving stages, the driving in this game is very weird. Like cars just bounce all over the place, especially when you get like a wanted level. Like, I feel it's easier to be on foot in this game. Like, a game like Grand Theft Auto, it's better to be in a car when you're getting chased by the cops, in my opinion. But in this game, it's better to be on foot, because you don't have access to your grapple hook while you're in a car, which I think they should fix for the next game. Like, how cool would it be to grapple 2 cars together while you're in your car? Like, because you can't shoot while you're in the car. So you basically just have to outrun the cops or jump out of the thing. So I think it would be kind of cool if you could grapple 2 cars together and make them go flying, while you're, playing the game. Just in my opinion. Because the car physics, the bike mechanics, they're kind of wonky. There's a lot of vehicles in this game. There's jet planes, there's super fucking fast jets, helicopters, boats with rockets and turrets. It's kind of funny. Every machine gun you pick, like the rapid fire guns, have infinite ammo. Like, you can detach a turret and it has infinite ammo. It makes you slow down a bit, but it still has infinite ammo. In my opinion, it's the best way to destroy stuff and defend people. So there's little exploits you can find in the game to make it easier, especially on normal. I can imagine on harder difficulties, this shit is just, like, ridiculous, especially during some of, like, the boss battles, that triple boss battle. I can't imagine doing that on hard difficulty. Or even that final boss battle where the guy shoots, like, 5 rockets. Like, the dude, alright, the guy has a rocket launcher and he's shooting 5 missiles per shot. Like, okay, I think that's a bit overkill, just in my opinion, alright? Okay, like, seriously, like, he shoots and like 5 missiles come flying out of the fucking gun. It's a bit OTT in my opinion, but again, I liked the game in many parts. Again, there were some crazy missions. The one thing also in the game, the story was kind of just hacked together. It was stupid. Like, the US going in to take over the island, they got to kill a couple of people who are big players, kill the president. Like, no one took the story seriously. None of the characters took the story seriously, okay? First of all, that woman you work with at the beginning of the game, you almost never see her, okay? You talk to this fucking guy, what's his name? The guy who makes the margaritas and doesn't give a shit about anything. And it just, the whole story is like a joke. And I don't think the story obviously is meant to be taken seriously, because it's a big joke. Ha ha ha, that happened, ha ha ha, this, ha ha. Like, it's just this big joke, and you're supposed to laugh along with the destruction and the absurdity. Like, you're supposed to laugh at how absurd the game is, just as a whole, For this is just the type of open world game where it's just, completionist, blowing shit up, just, that kind of thing. Like, it's not the kind of game where, not like a Last of Us by any means. It's just a freaking, blow up shit, rinse, repeat. It's kind of like a rinse, repeat kind of thing, but I don't know, like, it just can get kind of boring in my opinion sometimes. I will say this. The game is very impressive. I don't know when this game came out, but it's impressive for the amount of content that it does have in the game, okay? It has a substantial amount of content, okay? The maps are huge. Like, you've got cities in one edge and cities in the other, and you've got mountains and desert. Like, you've got a lot of like, think of Grand Theft Auto 5, okay? I think the map of this game is bigger than GTA 5. Now, yes, you know, there's no animals, and there's a lot of pop-in, and, you know, the AI is kind of wonky, the gunplay is kind of shitty, the driving is shitty. I know there's faults, and then there's a lot of repetition to make up for the big map. But for what it is, there's a lot of shit in this game. Not to mention, you know, the weapon parts you can upgrade, the other stuff to get 100% completion. You know, the weapons you can unlock, the vehicles you can unlock and upgrade. You know, there's lots of vehicles. There's so many different kinds of jets and cars, and, you know, more vehicles in GTA 4, which was the only game that was out in terms of Grand Theft Auto when this game came out. This game was pretty big for its time, I must say. All right, I don't think it's that bad for a game that came out in 2010. All right, I really don't. Okay, and as much as I was complaining at some intervals, as I am now, about some repetitive parts, I think the game shines, you know, in many aspects, in that it's just fun if you just want to destroy stuff, and you can experiment. I feel like this is just a fuck around game, you know, grapple a guy to a car and drive the car, grapple a guy to an explosive, blow him up, like, just for kicks thing, you know. And you know, it's kind of funny, I said this at the beginning of my playthrough, that I first saw this game before it was released in a magazine. They had a CD which let you play like the first level or something. And I remember playing it, and I was interested in getting the game, but I forget what happened, but I never ended up buying it. So I am kind of happy that I did have the chance. So I do want to say thank you to my fans. A special shout out to, I don't know, he goes by a bunch of different names. Burnout. Burnout's his name on Skype. On Twitter, it's Alucard Dracula or something. I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong, but he was the one who was heavily requesting that I do this game. He messaged me on Skype a number of times, giving me hints about stuff, so I do want to say a special shout out to him, because a lot of the playthrough was inspired by him. I think he made the straw poll for this game as well, for it to be voted. That's how all you guys voted for this in the first place. So yes, I'll give him a special shout out, and that's pretty much all I have to say about the game. I'm not going to give it like a review score. It's an old game, so it really doesn't deserve it, but it was fun for what it was. It definitely got me back into the playthrough kind of setting, you know. I haven't done this kind of playthrough thing in a while. You know, I've been doing random gameplay. The last playthrough I did was Watch Dogs back in, you know, May, June time, so this is a, you know, pleasant welcome back to something that, you know, I haven't done in a while, so. Alright, does the game really need to explain hijacking vehicles when I've just beaten the game? It's like, at this rate, I think I would have figured that out.
Try not to break it now. Hell, who am I trying to fool?
Like, what? Why did the Black Market guy just say that? You have successfully completed Just Cause 2. There are still plenty of things to do in Panau. However, and in mercenary mode, the world is your playground. No story, just chaos. Keep doing missions and causing chaos, and try to increase that completion percentage. Can you reach 100%? You know what? No. I can't. And I don't think I will ever, because that is officially the end of my playthrough. Wow. Oh wow, the car alarm went off. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's it. I'm officially done with Just Cause 2. I thank you guys for watching this playthrough. I don't know how many parts this is going to be. I did edit out some parts, like I did side missions on the side and didn't do a whole bunch of missions as I could have. But I did a good amount of stuff. I did the missions that some people were requesting, and I have that up. And I'm not going to rush uploading this footage. I'm going to space it out over the next couple of days. And just FYI, the next playthrough I'm doing is Call of Duty 4. There's 3 games I want to complete before I head off to college in a week's time. They won't take long. They're not going to take nearly as long as this. You got Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Halo Reach. I'm going to be doing the campaigns of all 3 of those games. I don't know. I think I might do them on like the heroic difficulty or the the hardened difficulty. Not going to do veteran or the legendary, because that's going to be just time consuming, and I've already done it on that difficulty. and normal is just going to be too much of a breeze. So I think I'm going to meet the difficulty halfway and do the semi-hard mode, not the really hard, not the normal, the semi-hard. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to start this over the next coming days. I think tomorrow I might take a break just because every day I come home from work I've been kind of pushing the footage, but I'm going to finally kind of just rest easy a little bit, So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If there's any games you have in the future that you'd like to suggest, do so. However, I'm probably not going to be recording as much stuff in the coming weeks because of college. I'll make a final gaming update before I go to college just to kind of clarify that for everybody. This was the same case last year. I'm a bit more prepared this year, though, because I kind of know exactly what I'm doing, and I know my classes and my friends. I know a lot of things are more concrete. Things weren't really concrete last year because I knew GTA 5 was coming out, and I was rushing to, put up gameplay as soon as I got there, and my head wasn't really on straight, so... But I'm more, focused on what's going on there instead of the YouTube stuff, so I'm probably going to take a break from the YouTube stuff, at least for a bit, once I hit college, and I'm not sure when I'll resume it, but we'll see. I will be playing a lot of the big games coming out later this year. If not during Christmas or some holidays, I will squeeze it in, don't worry. But again, I'll save all this for the gaming update. I don't want to get into it now. So, thank you for watching, and see you later.